Sparkling sunlight bannered through burning trees. Smoke billowed through gaping Roundhead soldiers as they scrambled for cover from the encroaching cannons of fire in the enclosed environment of Hyde Park. The earthworks by Curzon Gate were abundant that day, spread about Park Lane by the incessant scuffling of cavaliers pinning Roundheads to the parched earth. It was 1647, and the fighting between Roundheads and Cavaliers had cast a cloud over the opulence and geniality of Hyde Park. Only those who cared little for their lives walked there any more. Even its use as a place of execution was now deemed too dangerous. The war had trudged on. Over lands and lives, tumults and troubles, neither Oliver Cromwell's new model army nor Charles I's royal regiments would admit defeat to either side.
The battle for the crown, heralded unabating savagery over the affluent noble, the religious fervour that had found Hyde Park continued to turn sour into structuralized terror, as it would in the centuries to come.
Just after our third king got his eyes shot out, and England was subsumed by Frenchmen at Hastings, the land was subdivided again, just after it had finally been unified in its defeat of Norse invaders.
A new period of devastation began, one of the many areas of division and generosity displayed by William of Normandy on his victory was the bequeath of the manor of Ai to Geoffrey de Malrive. In turn, he gave it to a group of Westminster monks around that area that is now Pimlico, Knightsbridge. The area was then known as Knight. A stream ran through it called Westbourne and through the Tyburn, connecting it later with the Thames. It was 1095 marked the development was swift. Calford sat at the time among the areas that its name suggests, together with a small hamlet called I Cross.
Though when King Henry VIII looked on the land plot back in 1515, what he mainly saw was an area for social and political exploitation.
It was a time of great uproar and jubilation that the King and Henry sought to secure his throne from any potential pretenders. Like most of Henry's reign, he saw literary use for the maintenance of the Holy Order. So the monks of Westminster were turfed out and the park used as a royal hunting ground. St. James's Hospital originally stood on the site, but that was turned into St. James's Palace. It was an era of interpersonal disassociation.
No one allegiance could be trusted upon, not least in 1530s when, in separating the land from Rome and setting up the Church of England, Henry separated his sympathies from the kingdom. Hyde Park, being at the centre of Westminster, was a tangible catalyst for the changes abroad. A sacrilege of faith Henry would forever be upbraided for. His scantily born daughter too, Queen Liz first, continued the popular tradition of the hunt, which also increased the unpopularity of class dynamics. All this was well as inspecting her troops along Park Lane.
However, it was James I who decided the time was right to allow the right sort of people to use the grounds for the hunt in 1605. It had nothing to do, of course, with the need to cement the new English monarchy in power, together with Scott's position as king, and James's son, Charles I, opened the grounds to the general public in a bid to win back favour he had lost in 1637. He decided that what was needed was a specific track for transporting carriages to make the area more user-friendly. The ring was a success though, but it didn't prevent Charles from being defenestrated several years later.
Of course, as we all know, the Civil War led directly on from here. Yet again, fractures and divisions permeated the social strata. The standards of divine right, which royally had set itself up for nearly 100 years before, had finally reached their zenith.
The resultant self-aggrandisement in King Charles I became too much for the Parliament of England to bear. For almost 10 years, the country became the battleground between the Royal Royalists and the new force of democracy called the New Model Army. Together with the eventual formation of Oliver Cromwell's protectorate, parliamentary forces created forts in Hyde Park. From 1642 to 1649, earthworks and defensive natural structures were heaped up around the grounds. This particularly is evident today around Park Lane, an area known at the time as Curzon Gate. Divisions it caused and huge deaths that were evident of visible evil to this day. A deadly game of hide and seek.
No regret was shown by the commoner who orchestrated the slaughter. No reparation did he feel was necessary upon his disfavour. The traitor's son, he came to power as a minister for an obscure seat, Huntingdon. A Puritan, he gained favour and had extreme view within his faith which he felt needed imposing on others.
Forming the Round Parliament and Protectorate, his dissatisfaction with the tyranny of the monarchy led him to the execution of Charles I. After he died of natural causes, it is irony that his body was dug up and beheaded at Tyburn, 1658. In 1660, royal blood was once again returned to power in the hands of Charles II. Literally, the people know that once again that discontent would breed across the land at Hyde Park within the next 50 years.
Next time on County Crimes, look at the influence Karl Marx had on the park in the 1800s and the reforms that were instigated in Parliament as a result. Looking as well at the influence of William of Orange had on society a mere 300 years earlier and the devastation he caused the park in its growth. Later to evolve into the great exhibition of the leisure industry we take so for granted today, devolved from there into one of mass consumerism, fracturing the park as a result into those that would admit to taking advantage of its fortunes and those who would not exceed to avoid doing so. A leisure hide that would last to this day.
When? It's recording. Go.
Stop.
I stopped.
Between the Royal Loyalists. I'll start again.
1658. In 1960.
Tell me when.
When?
Pardon?
When? Beautiful.